The poor father came to attend his daughter's birthday party but was stopped at the door by security. Thankfully, his ex-wife stepped in to help him out. Seeing her father's gift, the daughter was delighted but soon discarded it when she saw the more lavish gift from her stepfather. Brian was once a top agent, but due to work demands, he was unable to give his family the time and care they needed. Disappointed, his wife left him, taking their daughter and marrying someone else. He also has a group of old agent friends who often gather for barbecues after retirement. His friends introduce Brian to a part-time job as a bodyguard for a popular singer. There was no one more skilled than Brian for this task. In a flash, Brian takes down the assassin, and the singer gratefully thanks him afterward. Brian mentions that his daughter also loves to sing, so the singer recommends her vocal coach to Brian and offers to cover all expenses. The next day, his daughter invites him to dinner. Just as Brian is about to share the good news, she asks if she can go to Paris with her friends. Since she's a minor, she needs her biological father's signature, which is the real reason for her invitation. Concerned about her safety abroad, Brian initially refuses, leaving his daughter heartbroken. After much consideration, he goes to her mother's house alone.
Where you're staying.
Okay.
If you move, I want to know where and with whom you'll be staying.
Okay.
You call me when you land. You call me every night before you go to sleep.
Okay.
He finally agrees to let her go on the trip. Soon after, she and her friend board a flight to Paris. After landing, the two friends take pictures to remember the moment, when a French boy approaches them. They quickly become friends, and in her innocence, the girl even shares their address. They start playing rock music in their room. Just then, Brian calls, and his daughter steps into the quiet bathroom to answer.
Someone here.
Your cousins are back?
Oh my God, they got Amanda!
What?
A group of thugs forcefully takes her friend, leaving the daughter terrified and devastated. Her father connects a recording device to his phone. He asks her to recount what happened after she landed and learns about the French boy she met. Then the thugs come looking for her.
They're going to take you.
Jim, stay focused, baby. This is key.
You will have 5, maybe 10 seconds. Very important seconds.
Leave the phone on the floor. Concentrate.
Shout out everything you see about them. Hair color,
Eye color, tall, short, scars.
anything you see, you understand?
As the thugs break into the room, both Brian and his daughter hold their breath.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Good luck.
Brian sends the recording to a friend for analysis. The friend identifies the language as Albanian. It's from a notorious town known for human trafficking, and their gang leader is named Marco. They specialize in selling young girls. A moon tattoo is their gang symbol. Based on past cases, you have 96 hours to find her. Otherwise, you'll never find her. Brian arranges for a private plane. He repeatedly listens to the recording on his way. After arriving in Paris, he heads straight to the hotel. Believing the police might be compromised, he knows he's on his own. He surveys the chaotic room. He found his daughter's phone and discovered the photos saved in it. Then, he returns to the airport. Brian finds the French boy there. He confirms his identity and forces him into a car for interrogation. Just then, one of the boy's associates shows up, allowing him to escape. The boy glances at a truck below the bridge. Without hesitation, he jumps. Barely escaping, he's hit by another vehicle and dies instantly. Now, Brian's only lead is gone. Brian seeks out his former colleague Jean-Claude, who is now the Deputy Director of National Security in Paris. Jean-Claude provides information on areas frequented by Albanians in Paris. After Brian leaves, Jean-Claude secretly assigns his men to monitor Brian's every move. Brian rents a car and hires a translator, then parks by the roadside and approaches a woman standing at a traffic light. At that moment, her handler arrives. The man scolds Brian and demands he pay 50 euros. Brian takes the opportunity to plant a listening device on him. Back in the car, he instructs the translator to interpret every word. The gangster receives a call instructing him to go to a construction site. Following this lead, Brian tails the gangsters to the construction site. He sneaks in quietly, discovering curtained areas, each hiding a young girl. He finds his daughter's jacket behind one of the curtains. However, the girl isn't his daughter. When asked where she got the jacket, she's unable to answer. Suddenly, a group of gangsters arrives. After an intense fight, Brian escapes with the girl in tow. He takes the girl to a hotel, providing her with an IV to detox. Brian is desperate to save his own. The girl wakes up the next day. She recalls being tricked into attending a party. Then she was captured. She mentions a large mansion on Paradise Road where she was held. It was there she received his daughter's jacket. Brian sets off immediately. Following the lead, he locates the mansion. But the gang members demand an increased fee from Brian before letting him inside. Before leaving, Brian pulls out a note written in Albanian and asks the chattiest thug to translate.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Brian confirms that he's dealing with the man who took his daughter.
You don't remember me? We spoke on the phone 2 days ago. I told you I would find you.
And now begins the highlight of Brian's revenge. He dispatches each henchman effortlessly. Then he heads upstairs. Young girls kidnapped by the gang are everywhere, but his daughter is not among them. Brian drives 2 long nails into Marco's shoulders and connects them to a power source. After enduring intense shocks, Marco finally reveals the truth. Because Brian's daughter is so young, she was sent to an elite auction for wealthy clients. However, he only knew the name of a man named Sinclair. Brian visits his former colleague Jean-Claude's house. He needs to know who St. Clair is. Using Jean-Claude's computer, Brian finds information on St. Clair and successfully locates the auction. He infiltrates the hall disguised as a policeman. Brian knows there must be hidden secrets here. He knocks out a guard, heads to the basement, and takes down a passing waiter. Disguised as a waiter, he sneaks into the event. Inside, a live auction is taking place. The final item for sale is his daughter. No matter the cost, he demands to buy the girl. But as they leave, he's ambushed and knocked unconscious. When he regains consciousness, he's tied to a pipe. He confesses that he's the father of the last girl. He even offers to pay the bid amount to take her away. He orders his men to kill Brian. As they turn to leave, Brian notices a loose screw above. In a thrilling moment, he breaks free, defeats his attackers, and finds St. Clair, shooting him in the leg. Under duress, St. Clair reveals that the buyer is taking her to a boat dock.
It wasn't personal.
It was all personal to me.
Brian rushes outside and spots the boat. Hijacking a car, he races through the streets of Paris in a high-speed chase, reaching the dock just in time to leap onto the yacht. Fighting his way from the yacht's deck to its interior, Brian's skills remain sharp despite his years of retirement. He finally reaches the master bedroom. There, he sees his daughter. Without letting the man speak, Brian eliminates her. His daughter clings to him, crying. For the first time in her life, she feels truly safe with her father. She now has a vague understanding of his line of work. Every father is a hero to their child.